Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Doctors of Duty. Today we have Dr. Amirtha Ganesh sir, additional professor from the Department of Cardiology. Thank you sir, thank you for being here.
Hello ma, thank you for all your initiative. This is the first time I'm giving such an interview, so I'm a little tensed.
It's okay.
Right.
Okay sir, tell us something about your childhood, where you grew up, about your family.
Nothing great about it. I am from a village in Tamil Nadu, that is near Mailaduthurai. My father was an agriculturist and my mother was an international athlete. I am born and brought up near the village only. I used to travel daily, at least 30 kilometers in bus till at least 9th standard. So most of my stories are in bus or train. It was very difficult those days, but still no regrets. So I did my schooling in a school, National Higher Secondary School, Mailaduthurai. My 10th standard was my turning point actually. I never used to get first rank, second rank and all. But to my surprise, in 10th standard public examination, I got district first mark. Because of, I don't know, I used to work very hard. I had good teachers. If you want me to talk about my school, I can talk for 3 hours. I had teachers with values more than subjects, so that is how it is. That's my school life was.
So then when did you decide to become a doctor?
Exactly, I don't know because I still love mathematics and chemistry. Initially, after my 12th standard, I did my BSc chemistry for some time and I did my engineering, B.Tech, electronics and communication at Karaikudi for 1.5 years. That time I was selected for MBBS, but I was not intimated. See, those days, no internet, only papers used to come. My cutoff was there, but I was not intimated. So we had to go to court. It took 1.5 years for the court case to come. And by the time I was doing my engineering, I was doing very well there. In fact, in second year, second semester, I got my university second rank there. So judgment came in favor of me. So I have to join MBBS and PhD medical college. Okay. So that is I was not really motivated to become doctor, but something was in my mind because I was suffering from asthma. So nobody in my family is a doctor. So some motivation from my family members, no, you have to become a doctor. Otherwise, nothing like that. But I'm passionate towards whatever I read. I just love mathematics.
So you said like you did engineering also. So how was studying there and MBBS? How it was different?
Yeah, there is a huge difference actually. When I shifted from engineering to medicine, it was so stressful for me at least because the pattern with which we behave, we move with the friends, totally different. So it took some time for me to adapt to what I was in engineering and what I in medicine. But PhD thoroughly enjoyed. In PhD, when I shifted, the first thing which was afraid is that we had a uniform there, white and white. So the first thing after coming from school, no, you don't hear about uniforms. But in PhD, we had uniform. But I had good teachers there. Somehow I settled in 1 year or so there.
So how was the culture different in MBBS and B.Tech?
Definitely. B.Tech, the friends were a little closer initially. So it took some time for me to adapt to this culture actually in medicine. No? You start reading always, you are bookish, you have a test, you have a semester, all those things. The culture was a little different there and...
So tell us something about like how was your MBBS life, about your friends, like your most adventurous thing you did there?
During my MBBS, my life in PhD was very good. I had good teachers. I was the class representative. So I used to go for every cancellation, especially when you go to the HODs for cancellation of exams. No? I still remember we all wrote one immunology test in microbiology in a hurry because we want to go to we are going for a vacation. I requested my HOD there, sir, can we postpone the test? He said, no, we cannot postpone. So somehow we all wrote the test and came back after vacation. The first class was by Dr. Paul Raju, he's HOD of microbiology. The first sentence he told, after going through all your immunology papers, now I felt like forgetting immunology. You all write another test. That was the thing. And we enjoyed in cultures. My memorable event in cultures in 1994 or 95, my first song in an orchestra was in a female voice. Okay, so that I didn't know that I can sing. It's an old Tamil song which I sang. At the end of my MBBS career, I sang one song in both voices, the same song, both in male and female voices. I used to enjoy music, so I used to enjoy teaching there also.
So, do you remember your any famous Viva experience, funniest?
Two things I can remember. One, I went to the anatomy, osteology. I still remember that fellow from one of the professors from Madurai Medical College. He asked me, "Where are you from?" I said, "Mayavaram." There is one poet called Mayuram Vedaragam Pillai. So he didn't ask anything about osteology. Tell me something about Mayuram Vedaragam Pillai. I was stuck. I didn't know what to tell. And then the next bench was one of my colleague. That time they were serving snacks. Okay, so he kept the bones there. Take one. He took one of the nadai. No, examiner got shocked. I told you to take this bone, not the nadai. So that was the funniest experience in pathology and all. I still remember I answered 3-4 questions. Then madam said, "I want to ask you one question which you don't know." Something she asked. So it was a funny day. Otherwise, nothing much. During my MD days, it was a very tough exam actually. Again, DNB cardiology, when I was doing my cardiology, I took my exams in Calicut. The long case went on for almost 1 hour and 45 minutes. We entered the exam hall at 7:20 in the morning, I still remember. When I came out of exam hall, it was 10:20 in the night. So they just fry you like it's a very good experience.
When did you decide to take cardiology as your branch?
To be very frank, I didn't decide on cardiology. I wanted to be a physician. I love to be a physician because now not good physicians are there. But one of my teachers, Dr. Balasubramani, he's a neurologist actually. He only forced me, no, you have to do cardiology. Then after entering cardiology till 7 to 8 months, I was just questioning myself whether I have to go back to this thing, but still I continued. Then I got interested and then that's what cardiology was.
So tell about something about your wife, your kids.
See, in this regard now, I want 4 females in my life very important. One is my grandma, my father's mother. She taught me how to accept people as they are. One of the good qualities which you should have as for successful life or satisfied life is accepting people as they are. She taught me that tolerance and accepting people. Second is my mom. She used to be an international athlete. 1972 Asian medalist she was. Born in a very poor family, still managed to secure. Very systematic, very hardworking female, and very, very enthusiastic. You cannot. Third is my spouse, my wife. She is actually half of me. Without her, I would not have become. She is a non-medico, but still she tolerated everything. Everything I underwent, and without her support, I would not have reached this. And she is not behind. She is also not behind money. We always said, okay, we will be. Fourth female is my train. I always grown up in train only. My mother was in railways. Okay. So half of my time I spent in train. When you go in train, it will tell a lot of stories to you. You become euphoric. You have a lot of memories. And traveling in train will make you so memorable and you become euphoric.
Your best experience in traveling, sir? Like anything you remember that stuck you the most?
Traveling in train. During my MBBS, I used to travel from Coimbatore to my place, Mangalagiri. I used to travel in the funniest route actually. Nobody knows that. I used to pick up a train from Coimbatore to Pollachi, Pollachi to Dindigul, Dindigul to Tirchi, Tirchi to Mangalagiri. That route was peculiar. Nobody knew that. So it was enjoyable there.
What are your hobbies, sir? What do you like to do in your free time?
I listen to song, I sing, I love music. And I always do some medleys in different ragas. So now there are different ragas in Carnatic music which was associated with a lot of healing power, right? So I try to do some Tamil medley in different songs, Tamil film songs. It is very useful because when you tell patients, for example, the Raga Kapi is proved for insomnia. Somebody comes to you, I'm not able to sleep properly. I don't prescribe alprazolam. I tell, just listen to these 6-7 songs in Kapi. By 20 minutes you'll sleep. That is one of my hobby. In earlier days, childhood days, one of my hobbies is speaking to myself. I speak to myself, I speak to plants. That is because nobody was there around there in the village. So I used to speak. That used to be my hobby. Another hobby is that I always talk to somebody whom I love. Suppose when I am not okay, that used to be my hobby. And motivating somebody. If they are down, I go and cheer up.
Okay, sir. Your funniest patient interaction, sir, that was memorable for you?
So many, but always I keep my OPD very funny because when you see 50-60 patients at a time, at some point you lose that interest. You become tired mentally. Physically you can run for some time, but mentally after 10th patient, after 20 patients, you will have that fatigue. So to avoid that, I used to make some jokes. Suppose in yesterday there was some patient called Subbalakshmi. I called her, do you know AIIMS Subbalakshmi? She does. AIIMS Subbalakshmi is a very famous singer in Tamil Nadu. She was the first musician to get Bharat Ratna. So something I'll ask, crack a joke with them, and then the environment will become. Otherwise, the OPD will become monotonous, and you will become tired by seeing 15 patients.
So what, after a challenging day of work, what do you do to unwind yourself?
I listen to songs, I sing and record something. I told you, I just talked to some of my friends whom you love. So you would like to talk to somebody, you feel comfortable talking to somebody. Immediately I feel like calling them, I call them and talk to them. During the empty days, after a long day, evening, I go and start taking classes. You become so energetic. And then if there is any chance to go for a motivation class, I go and motivate children. See, I wanted to do whatever I didn't get properly. So you people don't need much of teaching of subjects. You people need that part motivation. That's what I felt.
Do you read books or do you watch movies? Any book or a movie that inspired you?
My recent 2 books which changed my attitude, the whole perception towards my cardiology practice is by Prevention and Reversal of Heart Diseases by Celestine and Dean Ornish. I think all of you should read these 2 books. And I'm impressed by the data it showed about the dietary modification, your lifestyle modification, which motivated me to do my IBLM, International Board of Lifestyle Medicine. That is one thing. Movies, I do remember in earlier days, Sindhu Bhairavi is one movie which still I love that movie because it's music based. Otherwise, I don't watch movies frequently. I watch with my children.
So, how is your experience here at AIIMS Mangalagiri?
You want me to be frank?
Yes,
Yes, initial days when I joined, somebody is shifting a career that too in cardiology at this age. I'm hitting 50 this October. So it's quite rare because you are losing so many things because I already have established practice there in Tamil Nadu. Still, my passion towards teaching, my passion towards motivation of medical students, I believe in 2 things. Whatever we have read, it has to be useful to the patients. It has to be useful to the next generation. Who will motivate the next generation? You need to have somebody as a role model. We had role models to look upon and grow. So that was my aim. I came here. Of course, initial few months was really depressing for me. I questioned my decision because nobody believed my decision. Sir, did you have, even my SR was asking, did you have any other intention to come here? No, I didn't have anything else except for academics and my passion towards teaching at the Pune Central Institute. I thought I can develop the department to the next level like that. After that, now I started liking this place, and then because the academics are growing now, probably the department is growing, and I have established the department very well, and then it is growing now. By next few months, people will join here, and it will further grow. In that way, it is satisfactory for me.
So, what is your biggest regret in your life, and what did you learn from it?
Not really regrets. I wanted to pursue music to some extent, which I could not. My mother still keeps telling me, blaming me for not pursuing music because I had a very good voice. I would have gone to the next level. Next thing is that I wanted to be a maths teacher. Sometimes I feel no, I used to teach. Still now I teach mathematics. I like. No regrets. I am blessed soul. I have no regrets. I would have been this, would have no regrets. When compared to so many others, I am a blessed soul. We call in Tamil, no? Kurai Vondrum Illai. There is one song in Tamil, sung by M.S. Subbulakshmi, written by Rajaji, where he says, I don't have any regrets. I have no regrets. I am a blessed soul. I have a good family, my parents, my school, my kids, my spouse. In every way, I am blessed. I have nothing to regret.
So, if you got a chance to meet any celebrity or any historical figure, who would be and why?
I would like to meet Thiruvalluvar
Yes.
and Ramanujan, Max.
Okay.
Thiruvalluvar is, he belonged to 300 BC to 1st century. It was one of the most popular book, translated in almost more than 90 languages in the world. And you cannot see anything which is not there in Thirukural. Only in 2 lines, he tells everything. That's allowable. Then Ramanujan. How could he do that? No? I would like to meet him. How brilliant! I would like to see him. How he would have done. Because he was just 30 kilometers from my place. That's Kumbakonam. Ramanujan from Kumbakonam. So if I can meet them, I would like to interview how he could do that. Teach me some more maths.
So, like you were talking about how you read those books and it inspired you. Like, when did you start your lifestyle modification?
4 years back. The reason is that people, when you start practicing, they will come and ask you what to eat, whether can I eat lady's finger, whether I can brinjal. I used to think, how the hell I know what to eat? Neither in MBBS, nor in MD, nor in cardiology, we are taught nutrition. What we used to read in books, no? This patient hypertension, salt, restricted diet. Like that. Then I read about so many things which I am lacking. Then I started reading about PG diploma in nutrition. But there also, many things were not scientific based. Then I came to know about this Indian Society of Lifestyle Medicine, where you all should join after MBBS. They had the access towards this American Board of Lifestyle Medicine. So I did that course in IBLM, where we concentrate on 6 pillars of lifestyle medicine: diet, physical activity, good sleep, stress reducing stress, and positive social connectivity and substance abuse. Each component involves a reduction in cardiac, every disease for that matter. It was impressive. My own experience after following these lifestyle modification, my triglycerides dropped down from 497 to 130 in 3 months, which I am following. My weight loss was there up to 10 kilos. I am still fit and continuing the same thing. The saddest part is that though my mother is an international athlete, I did not imbibe these qualities from her. I thought I didn't know the difference between sport and fitness. Of course, I had bronchial asthma during those days, so I could not practice. But still, now I urge everyone to become fit, to follow all these lifestyle modification. And that is my intention to conduct this conference also, evidence-based nutrition. And it was an eye-opener. And every one of you should do it. Because prevention is better than cure. Again, Preventive medicine is now, but our Thiruvalluvar dates back to once first century. He says, "Edarada kaakum arivinar kille adira varuvador noi." If you know what is the reason, you can prevent it. So I still feel we have to concentrate more on prevention. In that way, I wanted to project this AIIMS Mangalagiri as an institute for prevention.
It was a nice experience, sir, in the conference. Thank you, sir, for organizing it.
Thank you. I would like to tell few words for students. Be passionate and be enthusiastic. These are the two things which will never make you tired, told by Swami Vivekananda. Enthuse means to God given. So that's very, very important. Be punctual. Number 3, express your thoughts very much. Don't be an introvert. You can avoid so many suicides. Please do express your thoughts, because nowadays you people are speaking only to cell phones, not to others. Give a digital holiday for 8 hours per week or so. Then most important thing, while choosing your career after MBBS, explore different fields. Not only in medicine, explore different fields. In this aspect, I think July 13th we have a session from AIIMS Madurai. I have shared this to so many of your friends. I will share you if you want. Just listen to what are the options available for your future career. Remember, again, a satisfied life is more important than a successful life. Success is measured by others, but satisfaction is measured by your own mind, soul, and heart. All the best.
Thank you, sir. It was such an inspiring podcast listening to you. Thank you, sir. I hope everybody got inspired as we got from him. And please do share, like, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.